Mark, what you up to? What you up
I'm
to?
good. You all right? Joining me, my friend. Man, I was liking sitting out there now. I ain't gonna lie. Dress up. I want them spot.
None of that.
It looks good sitting up in by himself. Come on.
Okay, we will, look at all these shining faces. Take this off. Want to call to order the April 8th administrative meeting of the Houston County Commission. Welcome all of you that are here. I do want to mention that as of today, we have changed our procedures a little. Our meeting, although we have no one, our meeting is open to the public. As of today, we have still social distancing, but not quite as aggressively as we were. We are recommending masks and appreciate all of you in the audience that are, you all have masks, whether they're on or not, but I know you got them when you came in, and we appreciate that. We're continuing to encourage, actually today is still mandatory, but as of Monday, we will continue to encourage masking in this building. I will tell you that our new meeting procedures started today in order to address the commission and the privileges of the floor, starting with this meeting. Submittal of request had to be submitted by noon yesterday. We did have one. However, that individual had an emergency come up and will not be here today. I think he's going to try to come to the next meeting and address the commission, but it's good to at least have a small step back towards some regularity. And as I said, it's good to see all of you that are our co-workers with us today, and it's good to have you guys back up here where we can reach out and touch. You know, so, not that I want to, but it's good to have you back up. Any announcements from you all? The commission? Yes, sir.
A couple of things. I was looking at talking about COVID. I was looking at the statistics this morning, Mr. Chairman. I know in Alabama, the 7-day average peaked on January the 10th at 4,281 cases per day, and as of yesterday, that 7-day average has moved down to 295. That's all across the state of Alabama. That's a 93% decrease in new COVID cases. In Houston County, we're really matching what the state is doing in terms of the peak. We peaked also on January 10th, at least our 7-day moving average did, at 91 new cases were diagnosed on January 10th. Yesterday, the moving average was down to 7, so that's a 92% decrease. So I am, cautiously optimistic that this thing is over. I know the cases, the 7-day average is kind of leveled out. Yesterday, there was no new reported cases in Houston County. That could always be a delay in reporting. But I know that even in my immediate family, there's hesitancy about the vaccine. I haven't gotten my first dose, not my second, which is going to take place this Friday. Inoculations have been going on for about 500 years. Modern vaccines have been going on for around 100 years. So, this vaccine is new, but the technology associated with developing it is certainly not new. I didn't sprout wings or start falling in the mouth, and I don't anticipate to do that for the next dose either. So I'm not here to offer medical advice, but I would strongly encourage our citizens to really take a look at getting that vaccine. That's really going to be the only way I think that we're going to get this pandemic completely under control and bring it to an end. And then one more item, Mr. Chairman. This Saturday, I know we may be having inclement weather. I'm asking every citizen of Houston County to spend 1 hour picking up roadside litter somewhere near your home. 1 hour is not a whole lot to ask, and especially this time of year. Early in the morning, sometimes late in the afternoon, it's not really that hot. I know So it's not a whole lot to ask, and I think that time investment that you'll make will be greatly rewarded. When you're driving to and from your home and, look out and look at the roadway and not see any litter. I mean, that is a very satisfying feeling, especially knowing that you're the one that's the reason for that. So 1 hour, just take the trash, let people have garbage bags, put it in the garbage bag, and then put that in your garbage can. If for whatever reason you have so much trash that you cannot put it in your garbage can, please give me a call. You can email me, bsheep@houstoncounty.org, and I can arrange for a separate pickup. Right now, we've got a number of people participating, and we'll be leading a group on North Bay Springs Road. We've got a group on Wicksburg Road, County Road 9. There's 3 citizens in Dothan as of right now. There's another citizens from Wiggins family in County Road 75 and Highway 4 East. So off to a decent start. I'd like to, get that up a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's my comments. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
The COVID, back to the COVID issue, we are, you are correct. The numbers are down, but just to be the devil's advocate a little bit, we are concerned about people getting complacent just because we're getting shots and whatnot. And the two hospitals are very concerned about that. And we're actually having a press conference Tuesday that they asked the mayor and I, the 2 hospitals and the health department to actually discuss that and to encourage our citizens to not let their guard down, because this pandemic is not over. There are, yes, the numbers are down, but we're getting our vaccines, but we're also all getting together again. So wear your masks, continue to wear your mask. A lot of businesses are still requiring masks, and frankly, we encourage that. And limit your exposure. Commissioner Harvey and I were talking this morning about, this new strain that is showing up in California and whatnot. And, so, we can't let this get revisited, and fall back to where we were. So get the vaccine, like Commissioner Shute said, but also be smart about this, and let's don't go back to where we were. We're opening up our doors, we're still social distancing and highly encouraging masking beginning Monday. The governor has lifted the mandatory mask order, but she has said they are highly encouraging continuation of masks, and I think that's pretty much where we are. Just ask our folks to, I know we're all tired of it, we all are, but let's just continue to be smart. Maybe this thing will, hopefully the new thing, whatever that is, won't make it this way. So. Okay, other announcements?
Yeah, we've been very, very hopeful, and everyone has been getting their shots. People that realize how important it is that it's COVID, but there is a very real another strand coming, which is 50% more contagious than this one is coming. And what we're not sharing is there's only 10% of the entire United States has only taken the shot. So it's another 9% not sent out the left. So, and I think we become way too, we're becoming too comfortable, too quick. I don't think it's over yet. I really don't. And I don't want to sound like devil's advocate, but we still need to practice social distancing, even though they're saying people are trying to say that it's over. It's not.
I was gonna say, you want to go back out there?
I'm okay.
But you're right, and that's what we're gonna ask citizens, and that's what we're gonna talk about Tuesday at press conference. You are absolutely correct. Other announcements? All right, then we will move into the agenda to consider for Monday, and we want to add one thing. Under presentations and awards, we have a request for proclamation for Child Abuse Prevention Month from the Child Advocacy Center. We have a proclamation for Hippie Day from the Alfred Saliba Center. We have a proclamation for Crime Victims' Rights Week from Wiregrass Angel House. And we want to add, not a proclamation, just recognition of Telecommunicator Week, recognizing dispatchers and whatnot, as item number 4 under presentations and awards. Any objection to adding those 4 items? No objection. Okay. Item under the regular agenda, the first item is a request for 050 retail beer off premises only license and 070 retail table wine off premises only license for Dolgen Corp LLC. That's Dollar General store located at 140 South State Highway 123, Newton, Alabama. That's actually Pittsburgh. Any objection to adding that to the agenda? We will ask on Monday if anyone is in attendance to object to that license. Okay, add that to the agenda. Item number 2, request to award bid for printing and mailing of monthly renewal notices to lowest bidder specs. What does that mean? That's what I type of. What name? Meeting specs. Lowest bidder meeting specs. That's okay. So that's okay. You have a wedding coming up this weekend. I'll forgive you. Your mind's not right. Request, not you, you're not getting married. Request to award bid for printing and mailing of monthly renewal notices to lowest bidder meeting specs. Judge Davenport. Any questions? We have a representative of the probate office here that can answer all your questions. Okay, any objection to adding that to the agenda? Okay. Number 3 is a request to approve repairs at wastewater treatment plant and the accompanying budget amendment. Yes, sir. These are some, I think we discussed these at a prior meeting. These are some repairs necessary for the sewage treatment facility to continue treating sewage, and thus had to be made pretty much. We did not approve the budget amendment, and some of the repairs have been ongoing. They're not totally complete, but we want to go ahead and get the fiscal part of this approved, as what this is doing. Yes, sir. That's all that correct?
That is absolutely correct.
As far as you know. As far as I know. I wouldn't say all that. Any comments or questions? Any objection to adding that to the agenda? No. Item number 4 is request to approve budget amendment for construction equipment costs. Engineer Kirkland, who is now at his appropriate seat, will explain this to us.
We didn't put any big ticket items in our budget this year because honestly, I was afraid of selling used equipment, didn't know how it was gonna go. It took all we could do to sell our dump truck last year. Well, little did anybody know, used equipment was going up. And we were approached by a company, Thompson Caterpillar, about buying our motor graders. They want our trading them in on new ones. And they recently bought 4 at a sale and paid anywhere from $90,000 to $140,000 for them. And they're offering us $185 a piece for ours. All sales we've looked at, about 150 is about all we would expect to get from ours. Plus you have to pay a 5 to 7% commission, on that if we sold them at auction. I talked to Peter, if he's okay with this. We're getting a premium price for our equipment. We can order new graders now, and they haven't hit that jump that everything else is going up, and it just looks like it's a good time to do this if we can. Because like I said, we're getting a premium price, we're not paying a commission, and we're getting graders at current pricing before they go up, and they are going up, everything's going up. So,
if I might add one more thing,
yes,
the new graders, of course, give their warranty.
yes.
How Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
How old are our current?
They're 18 miles.
18, so basically 4 years old, and we're getting 185,000, where if we were selling them at auction, we might take 150 less 5% or so.
And also, we're selling them, and by the time the new ones come in, that they will still have a year warranty on them when we sell them. But we're gaining 5 years of warranty with the new ones. But if we let that warranty go out, that 150 goes down to about 100. So we can do it now and get 185, or we can sell them in 2 years and get about 100, and that price of 295 is probably gonna be 320 or 330 in 2 years.
All right, so, okay, so are the current motor graders we have paid for, or are they on lease?
They're paid for. We did lease them, and the final lease payment was made in March.
Would we put the difference on a new lease?
Yes.
I mean, sounds like, yeah, it sounds like it makes complete sense to me, so. Any questions? Go
And
ahead.
another thing, these were items we were going to put in this coming year anyway. So,
You're gonna request it.
yes.
Yes.
And
Respectfully request.
Yes, that.
so, I mean, it's a good deal, really. I mean,
Is there gonna be any, is there gonna be any gap between the time that we sell them? So we won't get rid of them.
Correct. They're gonna be any overlap. Will we have twice as many motor graders for a period, we get a lot of work?
well, we don't have people on.
Got 5 minutes, you still gotta do it, right?
No, they'll work with us. They'll work with us.
Any other questions about that? Okay. I'm thinking something with middle of the night, it might not make total sense. Fiscal sense.
Plus, to remember, the road and bridge department collected this year that extra money, that notional amount that I mentioned earlier. So there are excess funds that they have provided to the commission that can be used to make up that gap. If it weren't to be leased, but our lease rates now would be,
Money is cheap.
yes, sir.
Okay, any objection to adding this to the agenda? Any more questions or comments? Any objection to adding that to the agenda? All right, item number 5 is a request to sell items on GovDeal, miscellaneous office equipment from probate, miscellaneous office equipment from the county, and miscellaneous equipment from revenue. Objection to adding that to the agenda? Okay. Anything else to be considered for the agenda from the commission? Okay. Any other comments from the commission? All right. No request for privilege of the floor. That is all we have today. Glad to see all of you here. We'll get there. Keep being smart. Thank y'all.
And probably basically got the same. Operating, all, basically the same as what they had, the old.
Actually, we're going up one side. We're going up one side.
And we'll fix it out.
Well, if you will have new electronics. But the operation of it all will be. We're not going back to the steering wheel.